I'm sort of a traditionalist in the sense that I really care about letters being well constructed, but I'm trying to push my limits in terms of putting in text elements and internet culture elements and photoshopping it afterwards or making it look photoshopped while painting it, um, and I wanted to play with that, right? Because graffiti is all about being in the streets and being public art and being seen, but the reality of it is that it's very now connected to Instagram and Facebook and online culture. Do any of you guys have bucket paint? Word, is there some for me? You only have a certain color of bucket paint, then you're gonna use colors that go well with that. So let's say you had black bucket paint, you wouldn't bring black paint for an outline. And then from there you'll sort of be, okay, well, so what colors complement that well? And so you bring, colors for effects, colors to put around it, colors for background, and you sort of build it up that way. I grew up with graffiti being a very sort of stoic, macho practice, and the pieces were often the graffiti writer trying to show the world how tough he was. And so I'm playing with that, trying to put in elements that are vulnerable or silly or, just not playing into that. If you're painting at night, you can't really see what colors you're using a lot of the time, so it's nice to plan those ahead of time if you can. Otherwise, you just have to expect that you might use the wrong colors everywhere. At night, there's less people around, so if you're going to be somewhere with the risk of visibility, then it's lowered. It's also much lower because you're in the darkness. Some spots are entirely invisible at night and relatively visible in the day. Paint a different set of spots. The other different qualities. I mean, at night there's the whole opportunity of high risk behavior. I mean that if you're going to do a very risky spot, it's probably going to be better to do it at night. Not that there isn't risky behavior that you can do in the daytime. A lot of what you can do in the daytime would be safe at night.